Hello and welcome back to CGTN's special series along China's Expressway. I'm Jason Lightfoot.
Hello guys, I'm Saina and we're doing live right at the Qingdao Beer Museum.
Yes, we are here today and I am very excited because we're going to see the whole process of making Qingdao beer from the start right up to the finish. But I am most excited for my favorite part of the process, which will be sampling the beer.
But Jason, do you know why we're doing live today?
Yes, today is May holiday, Chinese May holiday.
Exactly, the start of Chinese May holiday. And you can see here is the date right behind us, which is the 1st of May. So we're going to see massive tourists, massive traveling inside along China. And that's why we picked Qingdao as our first stop.
Yes, the first stop along China's Expressway. And today is quite busy because of the May holiday.
You see, exactly. See the tourists around, and they're taking photos, taking pictures.
And over there we have a panda. Do pandas like to drink beer also?
I think so.
I think so, right?
Chinese panda.
Wow.
Hi.
Hello.
Let's shake hands. 你好.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Panda.
Exactly.
Oh,
and we can see this is the logo, the trademark of Qingdao beer. And this is the place we actually been to, right?
Yes, we went to there. That's on the pier.
Exactly. Called Tsingtao, which is also a symbol of Qingdao City. And that's why Qingdao beer make this one as its trademark at this place.
Okay. And so what is the first place that we're going to today?
Well, firstly, we're gonna meet a very special person. She's the guide, actually the fabulous guide at this beer museum. And she's gonna tour us around at different places. Let's go meet her.
Okay, let's go find where she is. Let's go heading
I think she's waiting for us at the entrance of the museum.
Okay. Yes, she's our expert. Yes, so make sure that we should put our masks on. Always stay safe. Follow correct safety procedures. So we're going to put our masks on now before we go in. Oh, hold on, my shoelaces came undone.
Yep, let's just wait a little bit. And we can see here is the entrance for all the tourists.
Scan the QR code. Always stay safe.
Hey, here we go. And here is Yiz.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Please say hello to the camera and to the people behind. That's the camera. So this is Yiz, our tour guide today, and she's gonna tour us around the 2 different places at the Qingdao Beer Museum. Okay.
Yes, she's the expert. You're the expert that we need because obviously we are not experts on beer. But you're gonna.
You are the experts on beer, but not probably on museum.
No, I'm an expert on the beer tasting. Yeah,
Right.
beer tasting, not on the process. Yeah, later. That's my favorite process that we're gonna get to. Oh, so this way. Okay.
And the museum divided into 2 parts, and this is part A. Part A shows the history of Qingdao beer, and then later in part B you can taste the beer.
That's
Right.
what I'm looking forward to, part B.
So at this wall we can see. 哎，叶子能不能告诉我们这个墙是什么的？
这也是我们博物馆的一个智能化、数字化的体现。可以看到我们到现在博物馆开馆900。现在在这个时刻，您是第几位游客呢？可以看到
Jason, tell us.
So
You're the.
what's that? So that's 9.
That's the math test.
9
Come on, math test.
What's
You
that,
had
9
2
million?
seconds. 2 seconds.
9 million. 9 million?
It is 9 million.
Okay.
It's 900万。
900多万，对。
9 million 95 953,968.
9.9 million.
Yes, exactly.
And
9.9 million.
What's this number here?
Today.
Oh, the
So we
visitors
are
came here
today's
today.
344th guests
Oh,
right
wow.
here at this place. So this is the big data. Let's go. Let's move forward. Seeing a model, and here is I think it's the Asian model of Qingdao Beer Factory. 这个是我们的工厂是吗？
对，这是100多年前青岛啤酒的工厂的厂貌。
Wow.
So this is what it first looked like
100 years ago.
100 years ago, in 1903.
Exactly.
Yes. And now we are in the left building here.
Oh, we're the last building here. Oh my god.
And at the beginning, the building is for the office building for German directors.
Oh,
Okay,
so the
the
German
directors.
director of the beer factory was once living at that building.
这边
Wow.
就是我们一会儿去的工厂。
I like this. They have this road sign. It says Hampton Miller Street.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's in
cute.
German.
Yes.
And you have all the horses and carts.
You have all the horses cuts, and that's how I think they transfer the barrels of beer in the
yeah.
past. Yeah.
On a horse and cart, the barrel is on
Exactly.
the back.
That's right. That's how they transfer the beer.
Okay.
Which is quite interesting.
Very interesting.
Let's keep moving.
So the brewery set in 1903.
Right. So this place actually Qingdao Beer Museum and actually Qingdao Beer Factory was founded in 1903, which has more than 100 years history right now. And what is this? This looks quite interesting.
可以看到我们啤酒厂当时工厂建造的一个过程。把设备先搬进来，然后再造的这个厂房。
Oh, so this is how the factory was built.
That's right. The factory, they have factories built. And in fact, they did it reversely. So instead of putting all the walls, bricks, they just putting all the equipments inside first.
Because it's too big to
Exactly.
fit through the door,
Yeah.
right?
So they have this all the equipments moved inside, and then they build all the walls, the bricks, and all the
And
structure.
built around it once it was inside.
Right. Yeah.
而且这些设备一直使用到了1995年，
Right.
直到现在都还可以使用。
So some of the equipments have been using until 1995. So they've been used almost 100 years, and some of these equipments they can still be used right now. So it's quite amazing. It's amazing. And now we're moving to the next part, and here is 这个地方是什么？能告诉我们一下吗？
在一战之后这段经营时期，由当时的日本经营者经营。而这里呢看到的有这样的几幅啤酒广告画，这是当时在in 1930s, so Qingdao
has different advertisements.
advertisements.
Right. So here are the different advertisements that Qingdao Beer once used, and here are the three pictures, three posters that they were once as the advertisement.
And we have a telephone there and a typewriter.
Can we?
Oh, it says do not touch. Don't touch.
文物，这是也是我们的就是国家级的文物了。
Oh right. I'm not
Don't
supposed to be
touch. Yeah,
touched.
no
Don't,
是
don't
给我们
touch.
介绍过去30年代的电话。
Right now.
对
It's very
像
interesting
桃园
typewriter.
结呀
Yeah.
有蝴蝶小姐，就当时我们这个明星代言。
Right, celebrity. So they use celebrity endorsement even like in say like
So many years ago.
yeah, so many years ago.
一会儿有一个全息影像，可以看到我们的蝴蝶小姐，the beautiful lady drinking beer.
Oh,
Right.
people late. And where is she? Is she coming?
Later, 1, 2.
Oh, she's here.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Very beautiful.
Her name is Butterfly, and she is
Butterfly.
a movie superstar in Shanghai.
Movie
Oh,
superstar once in Shanghai in 1930s.
1930s.
Yeah, it's a famous Chinese actress in Shanghai.
一会儿她过来跟您干杯哦。
Whoa.
I can have a toast with her later, maybe.
Wow. Come on, Jason.
来干杯，青岛啤酒。
Cheers. So let's keep moving to the next part.
Okay.
And here is
这是蓝色的
corridor. Yeah.
我们当时像我们照片当中看到的视频，是中国第一部的电影胶片广告，
Wow.
讲的就是青岛啤
A
酒。
first movie advertisement of Qingdao Beer. Yeah, in
And that released in
这是几几年？
是1947年。
1947 1947
oh, 1947. Wow. So this is the first Qingdao commercial.
commercial
1947.
movie type commercial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in
Wow.
And in
1947.
China, first movie commercial in China.
In China as
In
well.
China，
Wow.
第一部中国的电影胶片广告。我们一会儿后面有一个完整版的可以看。
Okay.
啤酒厂，青岛啤酒厂。其实现在青啤其实是上市公司。我 我们旁边看到像啤酒票计划经济时期，93年之前需要拿酒票或者介绍信才能够
Well, this is really funny. This is what I want to talk about. So, Jason, did you see this one? It's actually introduction letter. So before, if you want to drink beer, you have to holding a letter. So someone has to introduce you to allow you to drink the beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's in the past. And this is 1986, is
So
it?
you need a letter before you can start drinking.
Exactly. And that's because that during the planned economy, people have to having this, which is the coupon, or the letter to get beer before they can drink. So
I'm very glad that they don't do that anymore. And they've made the process
Okay.
much easier now.
Okay, Jason,
for
where's
people
your
to
letter?
drink. No, yeah, I don't have any letter. Yeah.
You're lucky that we're not in 1986.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
That's right. So we're gonna keep moving, and we're gonna see the next part.
就那个时候喝啤酒也是蛮奢侈的。
Yeah, so it's a luxury thing back then to drink beer. It's more like we drinking like expensive liquor these days.
Yeah, it's very different.
And then we can see
different
that there's so
today.
many people in the corridors because right now it's the May holiday, so many people they travel to Qingdao, probably from different parts of China.
We have a bit of a traffic jam, unfortunately.
Oh.
Here, so
What do you really do during traffic jam?
just drink beer.
如果你们在7、8月份来青岛呢，一定要体验一下
Wow
我们的青岛国际啤酒节。
Okay.
啊
So this is yeah.
This is small oak barrel, and 这是我们第一届
Oak
啤酒
barrel
节啊，
Right
开幕式啊，第一
So the first
This is
barrel.
the first ever barrel.
This is the
for the-
first
for the-
barrel for the opening ceremony of the first Qingdao International Beer Festival.
This actual barrel?
This actual barrel is for the opening ceremony of Qingdao Beer International Festival.
Okay, wow. That's a
Yeah,
lot
which
of
is quite
history.
amazing. If we come here at July or August, 7、8月 July or August, we can join the Qingdao Beer International Festival.
Oh, yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely want to come back for that.
Remember? July or August.
July, August, okay.
Yeah.
今年是从7月16号开始。
Okay, so this year the festival will start at the 16th of July.
16th of July.
Jason was like, oh, I'm gonna book a ticket.
Yeah, so if you want to come back and try all different kinds of beer here, so remember 16th of July.
16th of July.
The festival
See you
will
at the
start.
Qingdao Beer International Festival.
今年就是我们的第31届啤酒节。
Wow, it's the 31. The 31st festival.
31st.
31st.
festival.
Yeah, the 31st International
Wow,
Festival.
so many.
So many.
是我们93年上市的情况，这也是我们新品实施的股票价格。
Right.
Is that the current stock price?
The current stock price.
That is live.
That is like,
而
wow.
且青迪是第一家在香港发行 H 股的内地企业。
Right, right. So for Qingdao Beer, it has two stock listings. One is in Hong Kong and one is in China. And that's Shanghai. Yeah. So Shanghai and Hong Kong.
Wow, I guess we should invest in Qingdao beer, should we?
Or we can drink Qingdao beer.
这个沙盘。
So now we're going to see the factory plan of the, I think it's 一厂是吗？这里是
对，我们现在是所谓的一厂，青
Right
岛啤酒工厂。
factory number 1.
And the center table shows the number 2. And it will produce draft beer.
Right. Draft beer.
对，纯生啤酒。
纯生. That's where draft beer is produced.
Draft beer, okay.
In 2.
So there's like how many different types of Qingdao beer? How many different products do you have?
太多了。现在就光是这个厂就有200多种不同的 types。
More than 200 types.
More than 200.
At this place, at factory
Just
number
Just
1.
here.
Factory
Yes.
number 1.
And
Okay.
we have about 60 brewery all over China.
This is interesting.
60 breweries all
Six
over
breweries.
China.
Can you tell us? 叶子能不能告诉我们一下，就是这个是在
我们现在呢，青岛啤酒是世界第5大啤酒制造商啊。我们现在一年产量啊，打个比方，一年180亿瓶，可以让地球119全。全球平均每分钟饮用4万瓶青岛啤酒。
So the fifth production company in the world, and we produce 8 billion bottles of beer every year at Qingdao Beer Factory.
Wow, so
而且是
18 billion bottles of beer.
18 billion.
18 billion.
18 billion bottles of beer. It's quite, and it's the world 500 company as well.
对，17年蝉联中国啤酒第一品牌。
Having 17 years consecutive years as the #1 beer in China.
China's #1 beer.
China's #1 beer for 17 years.
Yeah, it is probably my favorite Chinese beer, Qingdao.
You have quite good taste, Jason.
Yes,
I have
do.
to say.
Yes, indeed,
还有一
indeed
个
I
很
do.
有趣的一个数据，青岛啤酒是唯一一个在发达国家比发展中国家更被熟悉的中国品牌。
Wow. So that's an interesting fact. So Qingdao beer is actually the only 唯一的中国品牌。
唯一一个在发达国家比发展中国家更受欢迎
Right.
的一个中国品
So
牌。
it's actually gained more popularity in developed countries rather than developing countries. That's a
okay.
fun fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, and here are the 3 things, right, that we have to do in Qingdao.
哈啤酒
Hot 啤酒,
哈啤酒
that's the Qingdaonese.
哈
Yes,
啤酒
drinking beer.
哈
哈
啤酒.
啤酒
So instead of
哈啤酒.
喝啤酒, it's
喝
哈啤酒.
哈啤酒。
青岛 language
青岛
Yes, 青岛话。
青岛话。
青岛话
青岛的
哈啤酒。
哈啤酒吃嘎啦，
吃嘎
吃
啦。
嘎啦，
吃嘎啦，
洗海澡
洗海澡。
啊，叫沏哈啤酒吃嘎啦，洗海澡。
Okay, let's try each. Do you wanna go
together.
first? Yeah.
哈啤酒吃嘎啦，洗海澡。
洗海澡。
Okay, very good.
Right. Okay, my turn. 哈啤酒吃嘎啦，洗海澡。
差不多是这意思。
差不多，
Almost.
差不多。
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
I think we should hurry up and get to the sampling.
Oh, sure. Let's go. Let's go. We have the sampling waiting for us, and that will be in part B of, yeah,
It's
our tour. And that's exactly where we're gonna go right now.
Let's go.
Let's go. So it's quite a large area of Qingdao Beer Museum. We just finished the touring in part 1, and now we're gonna go to Jason's favorite part, which is
Yes,
part-
well, first we're going to see the process of making the beer, right? The
Uh-huh.
first process, which is, what is the first process?
Well, what is the first process?
Yeah, what is the first process?
That's a test.
That's the test. Maybe we should ask our guide. What is the first process?
Yes. So later we're gonna ask our guide what is the first process of making beer, and that's definitely worth to know.
We're heading in now. So this is part A. Of the
Now we're
museum.
heading into part B.
Oh, part B.
Yeah, and
Okay.
very soon, we're gonna find out what is the first step of making a beer. Very soon.
Yes, just hold on. Oh, we're here now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're in the old brew house.
这里就是100多年前的酿造车间。
Right.
Wow.
So here is the factory that that existed 100 years ago, and how workers back then were making beer.
就在那个视频里面记得，就是把设备先搬进来，后来造的这个厂房就是在这里。左手边像老电机，1896年生产。
我们从这儿能看到什么呢？如果从这儿看的话
可，以看到当时它的年份啊，它的功率，1896年的日期等等。
so we can see the year exactly when it has been produced, when
And
this
this
machine,
is
has
a motor, the original motor,
exactly the original motor and
made
when
by
it has been made.
Siemens
主
in
要是它
1896.
是唯一一台到现在还可以使用、还能够转动的老电机。
So if we put electricity through, it can still be working.
Oh, it still can
Can
actually
still-
Yeah.
function.
Can still actually function.
Wow, it's huge.
Amazing.
And what's this about here?
What's this? Let's just
它
go
是
upstairs.
对带动
Oh, let's
搅拌
go up.
Yeah, let's go
开
upstairs.
始酿造啤酒。
Let's go up and find out what is that.
We're gonna go upstairs and find out what is going to drive this whole big pot.
在楼上我们看到的这样4口大锅是当时用紫铜手工凿制而成的强化锅。
Wow.
And what's this here? This is where
这
the
个是干什么的呢？
beer comes out.
这是一个观察的窗口，
哦
而且呢，
observation deck. You're at
Observation.
observation, yeah, spot.
Oh, to look in.
That's
inside.
right. You can look inside.
而且很有意思的一个地方，这一段的这个管子比较凹凸不平，不是很光滑，其实是工人拿着一根铁棍敲击这个管子，意思是楼上的工人你该下料了。一个小的传输一个短信的一个作用。
That's how they make like a simple telephone call. It's like the
Telephone call?
workers back here. It will just like punch the line, punch
okay,
this
is that why
pipe.
it's like
Yeah, and then the
has a
workers upstairs will know that they need to put the raw materials down this big pipe.
Okay.
That's why you can see a lot like
And
scars.
then it comes down.
Yeah, and then the raw material comes down into the sacrification 糖化锅 sacrification
Wow, it's huge.
pot.
Hello. Oh, so this is what it would look like.
Yeah, this is gonna be look like.
And in this pot, we put the material barley malt, hops, and rice and water inside barley malt.
Barley malt.
Barley malt.
Hops.
Hops and some part rice.
Rice.
And water.
Water.
And boiling for 4 hours. To
4 hours boiling.
对，然后 make wort 就麦汁，麦芽
Wort.
汁。
So from malt to wort. That's where it happens.
From malt to
wort.
wort.
Yeah.
Oh, wort.
Yeah.
Wort collecting trough.
The wort collecting trough.
所以这里是主要得到麦芽汁，然后这个麦汁还要送去后面发酵过滤才变成啤酒。
So here we are. The first step of making beer is getting the wort, which is through this giant big pots. From we putting the raw materials into these pots, and then we can getting from a malt to wort. The first step, the first basis of the thing that we need to making beer.
Yes, malt to wort, but I have no idea what wort is.
Do you want to drink wort instead?
I don't want to drink wort.
Rather than beer.
No, I
drink
just
wort.
want to drink beer. Or ale, or stout,
Wow.
or Indian pale ale,
Uh-huh.
or what other types are there?
Later you can
Lager.
White beer.
White
beer.
beer.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready to sample.
So
Right.
This is
Ah, okay.
material.
Barley
Wow.
malt.
Barley malt.
Yeah, the barley malt.
So can you smell barley?
Oh,
我们有工作人员一会儿可以去
Oh,
闻到
yeah,
很
yeah,
香
yeah.
的。
If you pull down the mask just for a few seconds, you can smell the malt right there, which they are baking.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look. Can you smell it?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. So this is the malt, right?
This is the malt.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
Okay, so the barley malt and the roasted.
Wow, the
Okay, let me get a close
很
up.
香。
我可以试一下吗？Well, I'm going to bake the barley malt right now.
And it's warm.
Oh, it's quite warm.
It's
Yeah.
warm.
You want
oh,
to
you
try
can
it?
smell this. Okay, let me give the viewers a little smell. 闻一下，闻一
You
下。
want to try?
It's a really nice smell.
谢谢。
It's the smell sweet,
Yes. And the taste
It's a wheaty,
very sweet.
a
Wheaty, yeah.
wheaty smell.
wheaty smell.
It is wheat, right? Malt is wheat.
Yeah, the
barley
sweet
malt.
meaty
其实
smell.
呢，这有一点区别，就是大麦和小麦。小麦就
大麦和
是
小麦的
就是
区别是什么
大麦呢，它是主要用来酿造啤酒的，
哦
因为它的
所以这个
淀粉
是大
质含量高，
麦，
这是大麦，
哦
所以叫
barley
barley
malt.
malt。
Barley
is the
malt.
one we are using to making beer.
对，当然也有一些我们现在
小麦呢
叫小麦啤酒，它是添加了小麦芽。
哦
大麦芽添加小麦芽，也称为全麦啤酒。
So different malt we making different beer. And if the white beer we're drinking actually has two types of malt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And later we will drink all of them.
Oh,
Later
that
we'll
sounds
try
good.
different types.
That's what I want to hear.
Let's keep moving.
Floor malting, 1930s, the traditional way.
I just like the smell of the
Yes,
malt really.
Smells nice. It smells similar to like bread.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's why they're making bread as well.
Yeah, they also make Qingdao bread, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So later, not only we're going to try beer today, we can also try the malt made bread at this place. So that's why Qingdao beer, they're not only making beer, but also bread.
And also, they also make ice cream. They make alcoholic ice cream. So we're going to be trying that too.
You're gonna try that too as well?
Yeah.
那叶子，我们今天我们听说啊，就是有一款这个冰激凌，它是有酒精的
啊，
还是有青岛啤酒的，
它是
是吗？
用我们青岛啤酒的原浆啤酒
啊，
来
原浆啤酒制作的
原浆啤酒冰淇淋。
原浆啤酒冰淇淋，所以是 raw beer ice cream，raw beer ice cream。
Raw beer ice cream.
Raw, that's we're gonna
yeah.
try today as well. 青岛原浆啤酒。
一定请你吃。
好的。
So here you
太
can
好了。
see the beer baked bread here. That was what we was just talking about, right?
Right, that's what we were talking about.
But the bread is non-alcoholic.
这个是没有酒精的，对吧？
这个没有酒精，但是它使用了我们啤酒的酵母，而且呢是通过我们青岛啤酒的一个废物利用，把我们的一些废酵母呢，再利用它的一些价值去制作成我们的酵母面包。
So this is sustainable development because that's the wasted yeast that they are using to bake the bread.
The leftover yeast to bake the bread.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
而且这样的面包做起来非常的松软，特别有麦芽香味儿。
So this is going to be really tasty because it has like the melt smell we just had before.
And we will get to try some today.
We're going to try some today. So my part is the bread tasting. Your
Bread
part
tasting.
is the beer tasting.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, it sounds good to
Nice
me.
to meet.
And then here we have
是我们的啤酒的一个酿造的一个
Okay, so that's the whole process. That's the whole process of beer making, and that answers me and Jason's question. What is the first step, second step, and even third step?
Okay,
And let's
yeah.
go have a look.
So the first step is raw material storage, raw material cleansing, crushing, saccharification,
Saccharification.
gelatization, filtration, boiling.
Boiling.
It goes into a whirlpool. A whirlpool.
Yeah, and we got some wort.
Oh, that's the what?
Sweet
Wort.
wort to 10 degrees. And
10 degrees.
Yes. 10 degrees down here, cooling.
yes, cooling
Cooling.
it and
Oh, cooling.
And then
Then we put the yeast in
inside it.
for fermentation.
For fermentation, about 3
Fermentation.
weeks.
About 3 weeks.
Fermentation
weeks.
need at least 3 weeks.
Right.
And we got the raw beer. 这是原浆啤酒
Raw beer.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where we're getting
yeah,
raw
that
beer.
sounds like-
beer.
Yeah.
And we will filtration filter yeast.
Filtered yeast.
Filter yeast.
filtration then comes
Is
around.
Draft beer.
To draft beer.
It's draft beer.
That's where you can get draft beer.
Yes.
Okay, and then it comes around clarified beer.
Clarified, this is the draft beer.
Very
Oh,
clean.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
And the
draft beer.
last one in packaging line, there is
Bottle beer.
yes, bottle beer.
Yeah,
yes.
that's where you're gonna
Yeah,
get
after-
it, those bottles. You can see the little
Bottles
bottles and
and-
big bottles.
Boxes of beers.
Yeah, exactly. And then there will
And
be the
then-
sale. Go through Qingdao
Sale.
port to everywhere in the world.
Across the world to more than 100 countries, right?
Exactly.
More than 100
More
countries
than
as well.
more than 100
And
countries.
straight down your throat.
Yeah. So Jason, you're gonna tell me later that which type of beer is your favorite, whether it's raw beer or it's draft beer.
Yes, we're going to make sure that I try all of them and get enough samples to be able to make that decision.
And then you're gonna recommend it to the audience which
Yes.
beer they should try and they must try at this place.
Yes, I will tell them the best one.
Beer come from heaven.
Beer
A
from
beer
heaven.
comes from heaven.
Wow.
这里是过去的一个发酵车间。
Okay, so here's the fermentation. The previous equipment workers were using.
Whoa.
Oh, is it heavy?
Oh, it's so heavy. So I can be like the worker. They would put it on their shoulder, right? Oh, it's heavy.
I have
This,
my-
Oh, God.
this is your new job. Sometimes tired of being maybe a vlogger, you can just be a
Yes, I
beer
can start,
making worker.
start making the This is for yeasting?
That's right.
Ah, wow.
You should stir them quite evenly.
Stir it? Okay.
Yeah. The next. welcome back to the show. And we just saw the two-step fermentation, which is the one tap, and second step is in the barrel.
In the barrel, yes. And now we can see all the different products of Qingdao beer. We've also got some beer peanuts.
Exactly.
I don't know if these are alcoholic peanuts or not.
But
I hope
it says,
they are.
yeah, but it says it's the best company of drinking beer.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at some of these different
World
products.
Beer Expo. 哎，叶子，我想问一下，就是现在这上面的啤酒是世界上所有名的啤酒吗？
是我们现在收集来自世界上411种不同啤酒品牌的展示。
So 411 different brands of beer are displayed inside. 400
400. Wow, and these are all the different products.
different products.
Wow,
So I
there's
can see
just
stout.
So many.
Yeah, and I can
Qingdao
see
stout.
Asahi, which is the Japanese brand.
Oh,
And there are also
so
some
many.
European brands as well. Whole Garden.
Whole Garden.
And that's some, I think that's also from Northern Europe.
Kaiserdom.
Kaisdom.
Yeah, it's a Kaiserdom, German beer.
German lager.
Sprakense Deutsch.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's Guinness is there.
This Guinness.
Guinness is there.
You
right?
won.
Ah, yeah, I found the Guinness.
Yeah, you found a Guinness. So yeah, Guinness. Height. Yeah, so there are all
many.
different kinds of beer in the world. So beer is definitely a popular drink, popular liquor in the world.
Now, we are at my favorite part of this entire process. Look through here. We're at the bar.
Let's go.
Drinking time. Wow.
So firstly, we're gonna queue in line, and we can get 1 cup each.
Just one.
1 cup each.
I'm gonna see if I can get more than one.
Well, you can try. And here we're gonna get raw beer. Jason, do you remember what's raw beer? What's the difference of raw beer and dry beer? Okay, you have to answer this question before getting 1 cup. If you can't answer this one, you're not getting
The
one.
difference is that it's before the filtration
Right.
process, right?
That's right.
That's right. Okay, let's stop talking.
Bingo.
Let's start drinking.
Okay.
你好.
Fresh beer.
Wow, we're gonna get into raw beer.
We're
It is
waiting on the
made.
beer now.
Yeah, we're waiting on the beer, and it is made
I'm
before
very excited.
filtration. Yeah.
And another one.
Come on. Well, Jason's doing something sneaky. He's trying to get in 2 instead of 1. But it's only 1 allowed each guest at this place. So now we're gonna.
No. These are all mine. These are all mine. Okay, so you can see here. So I'll have
But
3.
that one is mine, right?
Okay.
We're getting beer. And now we are going to take this beer to find a table and
Okay,
go
yeah,
have a
let's
sip
find
of
a
it.
table. It's quite busy. Wow, it's hustling and bustling. I guess here's.
Here we are, a barrel table.
Here we are. Here we are.
It's the barrel table.
Okay, so I guess we can.
And we're just putting our beer on top of it.
So this is raw beer. Raw beer.
Which is before the filtration. And so we can see still there are some yeast inside, and there are a lot of yeast.
Yeah, you can see it's kind of cloudy like color to it.
It has been said if you drink this raw beer, so it has been said that if you drink this raw beer, it's good for your stomach, it's good for your digestion because it has all the yeast and the nutrients.
Good for your stomach. So we should drink more then.
We should cheers.
Okay, ganbei. Cheers.
Nice taste. Cheers! And happy May holiday.
Cheers, yeah. Happy May Day. I should sample another one. Too many. Maybe just one. So.
Maybe just one.
Okay, just one. Okay.
It's,
Okay, yeah, just one. Too many.
yeah, it's too many, but definitely good taste.
Okay.
Definitely worth drinking more, definitely.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very refreshing.
Here we go. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on to the next place.
I I feel like drinking this raw beer has a little bit of a bitterness, but it also has this really melting smell of what we're drinking. And let's move on to the next part.
And so now we're going to... Where are we going to?
Next is the traditional filtering machine.
Well, the traditional filtration machine. Yeah.
Filtration machine.
Cotton. That's the thing we're seeing right now.
过去我们是用棉花来过滤啤酒酱，跟以前榨油很像，以前传统的方式，把棉花压成棉饼，棉饼呢作为过滤介质夹在设备当中，用这样层层靠压力挤压出过滤掉里面的杂质酵母，这个酒流出来就非常透亮，像图片当中就可以对比到的。
Right.
To remove the haze.
To remove the haze, exactly. So that they were using cotton pad in the past to use as the filter. So before the filter, you can say there's a haze inside, and then after the cotton filter, you can see clear golden color.
Oh yeah, yeah. It becomes clear after. Pulp press, pulp filter.
I like this part.
Wow, so now
啤酒隧道。
now we can imagine that we are the beer.
And we're gonna swim through this
Swim.
beer tank. And
Yeah,
swim.
swimming through. Okay, okay. Wow.
Swim faster.
啤酒浴。
I feel like it, yeah.
Or like we can imagine as if we were taking a beer bath as well.
Oh yeah, that sounds interesting.
这里就是我们现在正在使用的硅藻土过滤车间。
Wow.
But now
These are actually tanks.
okay. Huge tanks
Man, they're just huge.
and organized process.
So much beer.
In that pipe, you can find the color of beer.
Right, yeah, I see the color of beer just in the tank. And now we come to this part, it's called Cheers with the World.
Cheers with the world. I can just take that drink out. So, right?
我
Right.
们现在
in South Korea and the US.
Okay, Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
They used to packaging.
So what we are seeing now is the traditional packaging machine, and here. 洗
yeah 洗瓶机用 clean bottle.
Clean the bottle.
It's quite mechanical though, because you can see the brush is stick in. There's no man here. It's just all the machines. Even in the past, even in 1903, it has. Exactly.
Yeah, the filling machine.
Filler.
So that this is where the bottles are. And then we can see the labeling. Okay, so welcome back to the live. And we just finished seeing so many amazing modernized beer making processes.
Yes, and now we're back in the bar area, and we are going to sample all of the 6 different types of Qingdao
Exactly.
beer.
And also we're going to try beer bread, then the beer, ice cream.
Ice
Let's
cream.
go.
Yeah, ice cream. Okay.
Well, look at it. Look at it. Look at what we're having right now.
God.
So here is the...
What have we have here? What do
We have beer. We have 6 types of beer, and also we have this raw beer ice cream and beer made bread.
All the ice cream. Wow. Okay, we can
好，
sit
谢
down.
谢叶子。
哦，谢谢。
And now let's do a try.
Let's try some of this amazing beer.
And finally, we can take the mask off,
oh,
I
we can
guess.
take mask off
because
now,
it's
yeah.
inside a container, so now we're allowed to take our mask
We
off.
must take our masks off to drink. So the
Look at
first one, this one is
The lightest one. Draft beer.
draft beer.
Look at its color.
Beer.
See
Yeah,
the
it's very
golden
clear.
light color and how clear it is.
Okay, so shall we gamble?
Cheers. It's different, right?
Yeah, that one is draft. That is draft beer.
That's draft beer. It's different from what we were tasting before, the
Yeah,
raw beer
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And then the second one.
Well, before we get into the second one, I want to ask Yes, what is the story behind this beer?
Oh, okay.
叶子，我想问一下，就是我们的这6款酒是不是都有不同的故事呢？
我们的六款啤酒啊，它有不同的一个口感，而且它的来源还有不同。
哎，你坐在这里，
哎，
来，我们来介绍一下。那所以我们刚才品尝的第一款，这个就是这个
纯生
纯生
生啤酒。
纯生 draft beer。那它这个背后的它的口感和它背后的故事是什么呢？
我们在青岛呢非常常见的一种就是塑料袋儿装的啤酒。
哦
Beer in plastic bags.
Beer in plastic
that's
bag.
the same one.
Yes.
That's the same one in
Very,
the bag.
very fresh.
Very,
Oh,
very
yeah,
fresh.
it
Okay,
tastes
so
fresh.
that's the one we are seeing. So there, in Qingdao, there's so many local people, local residents. When they buy beers, they're not getting bottles. They're not even getting cans. They're getting beer in a plastic bag. So that's why if you walk on the streets of Qingdao, you'll see these people holding plastic bags, and it's
And,
beer.
and
inside.
how do you drink it from a bag?
That's a good question.
A straw or
那你怎么喝
make
呢
a hole, make a hole in the bag and
可以拿牙签打。
So you use 2 stick.
Oh, and
扎
make
个
a
洞
hole.
对对
So you
yes
do actually make a hole
Yes.
and just drink.
and use a cup. Fill
Oh,
it.
yes.
Oh, and fill up the
So
cup.
we poke a hole on the plastic
I
bag.
thought you meant just drink from the bag. Like, you know.
Or
And what
use
if it come all over your face?
use straw sometimes.
So that would be literally a beer bath.
So this is the same one that's in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have another sip.
And then the second one.
The second
what
one
is
is
this one?
Pilsner beer. Pilsner.
Oh,
Pilsen.
Pilsner.
Pilsen 啤酒。
Pilsner
Pilsner beer.
beer.
对，
这个是来自，
这
它
是
来于哪里？
来自于欧洲捷克的一个城市。
Right.
而且呢，是捷克人发明了这一款世界上最早的金色啤酒。
Oh, so it's a golden colored beer, and
Golden,
it's
yeah, you can
actually
see the color.
yeah, it's invented
The color
by
light
Czech people.
golden.
It's very-
Well, it's very golden.
而且这个啤酒呢，它的口感叫苦而爽，有点苦爽回甘，它是全麦芽酿造的
Right.
没有添加大米，所以和这个口感就有不一样，有区别。我们的皮尔森呢会有一点点略苦，但是会有回甘的感
So
觉。
it's more bitter. Slightly more
Definitely,
bitter.
yeah, slightly more
Then
bitter.
we
We have this sweet taste of back then on your
okay.
town. So firstly bitter and then sweet.
Okay, so we should try some.
Yeah, let's try the bitter one.
So really different bitter.
You can see the color is a bit darker. than this one.
It's much more bitter than
Yeah.
the first one.
I think that's why the color is different, and that's why it gives the bitterness. Because you have a darker color, you have more bitter taste.
It's nice, though. It's nice.
而且我们这款皮尔森啤酒在我们2018年在德国举办的一个啤酒大赛上，欧洲啤酒之星大赛，这个比赛相当于啤酒界的奥斯卡。
Wow
我们当时皮尔森啤酒啊获得了欧洲啤酒之星大奖。
Right, so like in a top tournament, like a top competition of beer in German, 在德国
德国举办。
This one won
the big
won the
prize, won
Yeah.
big.
Top
他是
prize
获得了金奖吗
当时应该是第2名银
？Runner
奖
up, runner up. Yeah,
Oh,
so he
oh,
won
in
the,
second place.
Yeah, the second place.
Okay.
He won the
Who
runner
was
up.
first place?
谁赢了第一名呢
不知道，保密。
？That's a secret to be
Oh
found
yeah,
out.
we don't want to mention.
But now we're drinking the runner up. We're drinking the second place,
Oh.
like the world competition, winning that beer.
And then we have the third one. This is the raw beer, right?
Different.
Oh, this is the
This
wheat
is a
beer.
wheat beer.
Wheat
Oh,
beer.
wheat beer.
But they look so similar though.
Yes.
Yeah, these
Look
two
at
look
this two.
similar.
Look
Look at this too.
same.
So this is the wheat beer, and that one is the raw beer. They have similar color, but did you have similar taste? 它们尝起来也一样吗？
不一样的。
哦，尝起来
你
完全不一样。
们闻起来就不一样。
This one smells
You
more
can
sweet.
first
You're now an
smell
expert.
it.
You're literally
I'm a
an
beer expert.
You pick up the smell is different, and I haven't found out, so now I'm going to smell it. They do
It's
smell
much
differently.
Much different. Yeah.
They do smell differently. Yeah.
我们的白啤呢，它是由大麦芽加小麦芽
Right.
酿造的。
Two types of malt
Yes.
inside this one.
And 它是属于叫上发酵 air beer 上发酵的啤酒。
Air beer.
Air
Wow.
beer。
Such a cool name.
这个啤酒闻起来就比较香。
Oh, so it smells nice.
Yeah, it does smell. Yeah, it smells
Yeah,
nice.
it smells lighter. Lighter smells like nice. Has this malt smell? But it's different, sweet malt smell.
Yeah, sweet, kind of sweet smell.
Kind of sweet.
我们的酿酒师当时写下，这个我们的白啤有一种丁香花的，有一种花香，
哦
花香和果香，然后入口有一点微酸，这个微酸是因为添加小麦的。
Right. It has some fruity sweetness.
Fruity, yeah, it's quite fruity taste to it.
Fruity and floral sweetness as well.
这款啤酒可是被称为贵族啤酒的，因为中世纪是供应给贵族品尝。
Elite beer. They also call this
Elite beer.
Elite beer.
Wow.
Yeah, upper class elite beer.
So now we are upper class.
Oh, wow. I have to drink more. Upper class.
贵族啤酒。
So remember, drink this beer and to experience the upper class life. Right.
像同样它这个浑浊颜色的原浆啤酒 raw beer
Raw beer.
raw beer
This one is raw beer.
yes this raw beer
And so that is without filtration.
yes no filtration
No
No
filtration.
filtration.
And that's why it's
See, Jason's an expert now.
yeah, and that's why it's cloudy, right? It's like
Yes,
cloudy.
cloudy.
The
It
haze.
looks cloudy, has all the haze inside, but also all the nutrients and yeast inside. So it's good
More
for your
yeast.
body.
more yes rich yeast
Yeah.
good for health
Yeah,
good
good
for
for
your
your
health, good for
body.
your
Yeah.
stomach.
good for digestion
I guess we should drink some then.
So that's the one we had before. 我们之前在馆里面喝的就是这款啤酒。
对原浆如果把里面这个酵母菌过滤掉就会变成第一个 draft
So,
beer
so that's how we can see the differences of these two beer. Before the
Oh, yeah.
filtration is the raw beer, and after filtration is the draft one.
Yeah,
So
you
it
can
has
see
this
the
clear
difference.
golden color. Yeah. But so now tell me which one is your.
I think I like this one more.
You like the raw beer more?
Yeah, this one more.
and a little strong raw beer
Oh, this one is
yeah
stronger.
5% alcohol
5%, and
But
this
what
one is
about
like
this one?
3.7
3.7.
Only 3.7% alcohol in this, but this one is 5. So
Yeah, this one tastes nicer.
It's very good, very good.
Okay, and then we have the fifth one. What
This
is it?
color is different. 这个颜色看起来特别的
这个种琥珀色啊
Yeah.
很漂亮
It's
Yeah.
very different color.
The IPA
Oh, so it's called IPA, Indian
IPA.
Pale Ale.
Indian
Wow.
Pale Ale. Interesting.
Special, yeah, dark
How's it
color.
smell? Oh, it
你要
smells
先闻得很香
Wow.
very
香
Fruity.
yeah, fruity, sweet. Yeah.
Passion fruit. 我感觉有百香果的那个气息。
对
It smells of passion fruit.
每个人可能闻到的香味感受不一样，有人觉得是有一种玫瑰花的花香
Oh,
味
even
儿，
like rose smell.
What's it taste
它其实是一种热带水果的果香，所以很 sweet 很甜的。
Yeah, it has this tropical smelling inside it. It's very good.
It's quite bitter.
It's quite bitter.
Bitter,
How
very
come?
very.
How come it smells so sweet but tastes so bitter? 就怎么能它闻起来这么香，但尝起来这么苦呢
？Addition the hops inside it. 原大量的啤酒。
Because of the hops.
Additional hops,
Oh,
right?
that makes it bitter.
Oh, so more hops and bitter.
Yeah.
That's how the
So-
mechanic.
Introduce the hops, the flour to make bitterness
Right.
and the longer time.
Right.
啤酒花的泡沫让那个泡沫丰富挂杯。其实这个啤酒花也有那个杀菌防腐的作用。
Right.
杀菌防腐。其实就要说到这个酒的来源，这个可能需要您帮我来说一下这个故事了。这个是当时
So we're not talking about the story behind this IPA. Yeah, it has like a long history.
Yeah，这个啤酒呢是当时英国殖民印度的时候，因为当时在
So when UK colonized India.
Yeah，因为当时在印度的那些英国人想要喝到啤酒，可是苦于在印度并没有啤酒生产厂。
Also, there was no beer factory in India before. Yeah, but the UK, they want to drink beer back then. Yeah, the British people, they want to. So that's why they started this beer making of IPA.
And yes，但是他们在这个运输的过程当中，因为温度高，在海上发现很快就酸了坏了。有人想了一个办法，就是往里面加大量的啤酒花用来防腐。但同时让这个酒的风味就非常的极致，极香极苦，因为本身啤酒花这个花就让这个酒味添加香味。
Now I get it how they invented this one. It's because when they transferred the original beer from UK to India, it just got sour during the shipment, right? Because it's a long shipment and a long time, so they adding extra hop into it. And then it become like, as a preservative.
So it can last.
It can last longer, but it tastes bitter.
Then it became Indian ale.
And it become a new type of beer. Yeah, Indian
但其实它
ale.
是一款非常传统的英国啤酒。
So it's a British beer.
Oh, this is a British one.
It's your
Wow, I
beer.
guess I should drink again then. It's my
So it's your hometown beer actually.
hometown beer.
Yeah.
哎呀，红糖
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they adding extra hop. 他们加了更多的啤酒花。
对。
So that's why this beer tastes so different from the rest.
Yeah,
because
it's a very unique taste.
Very unique because of extra hops.
And then we have the last one.
Last one, stout beer.
Stout beer.
Stout beer, black beer.
Black beer.
这个就是很焦香味儿
It
啊。
has the
Wow,
dark
it's
color
very dark.
and bitterness
Similar
inside.
to Guinness, right? Like Guinness?
Guinness?
Not
No?
Guinness.
Not like
Guinness
Guinness.
maybe too strong.
Guinness too
Stronger than this
Yes,
one.
and this Qingdao stout beer，这个口感怎么说呢？很柔顺。
Right, it's smooth. It's
比较
a smooth stout.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's a smooth stout rather than bitter stout. But it
度数没有
smells,
那么高，这个我们的
It's
度
not-
smells like charcoal.
It's not as carbonated.
对，大概在7度的左右酒精度，所以这是里面度数最高的。
Oh, this is 7% alcohol inside.
7.
7. So if you have low tolerance to alcohol, then this one probably is not recommended because it has 7% in it. Probably the lowest percent of alcohol 就是酒精度最低的可能是这个
是
draft
这个，
beer.
对我们度数
So-
是越来越高。
This one 3.7, right?
Yes,
A nice memory.
and 4, 4.1,
4, 4.1,
5,
5.
5.2,
5.2,
and 7.
And then 7, so this is the
So-
highest one.
Guys, know your tolerance to alcohol. If you have a low alcohol, go for the draft beer. But if you have medium, you can maybe try the wheat beer or the raw beer. If you have a high tolerance like Jason,
No,
okay,
I don't,
let's do the
have a high
IPA or
tolerance.
stuff.
Yeah, this one, it's similar to Guinness. Similar, I think. Yeah.
我前年去过英国的时候，去到了 Guinness 啤酒厂，喝到了他们的黑啤之后，觉得哇，非常的浓烈，给
So
我很
Guinness
强烈的
is
感
a
觉。
British beer 是吧 Guinness
Irish.
beer.
所以回来我喝我们的青岛啤酒黑啤，觉得非常的柔和的口
Right,
感。
kind of smooth and
Smooth. It's very
yeah.
smooth. Let
So
me
now
have,
we're
let me
gonna
have
move on
another
to the
taste.
next part. Wow, this is the one that Jason was keep talking about, right?
Which one?
The
Oh, the
ice
ice
cream,
cream, yeah.
the
So
raw
this
ice cream.
is-
ice cream 搭配的是原浆哦，
Wow.
是这个一起。
Oh, you
So
should
this
have
is
it.
the ice cream made of the raw beer. and they have like a little bit, like a maybe 1% or 0. some percent alcohol in it. So you can't have too much if you're driving a car.
Yeah, so this is alcoholic ice cream, which I didn't know. I didn't know alcoholic ice cream existed actually.
This is such a novel.
So we're gonna taste some.
event.
Let's taste some now.
吃起来一开始会有点酒味啊，但是后来是奶油味。
It just tastes like ice cream. Oh.
That's the first
Beer ice cream.
Beer ice cream, but it just tastes like regular ice cream. It tastes good, right?
creamy.
Creamy.
Yeah, quite sweet and creamy.
So it has alcohol in. This has alcohol.
Little trace of alcohol.
You can't taste it at all.
Actually, after brewing, there's no alcohol.
No alcohol.
Yes.
Almost no alcohol, but it does like
But
it.
it's just made from this one.
raw beer,
Ah, okay.
It tastes quite good. It tastes quite good. I like this one. Really recommend you guys to try this one. The raw
Yeah,
beer made ice cream.
Yeah, it's
Definitely worth a try. Yeah.
And maybe eat ice cream and with
Eat ice cream with the bread. So this
Right.
is the bread that we were seeing in the display, right?
Yeah, and it's made from the leftover yeast. Ah, okay, so we
Mix
should
of
try
bread.
some.
We're definitely gonna try some. So let's
Some of the bread.
see. Here is the gloves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need gloves. We can use the
This is
fork,
Saina.
so you can see the bread there. Should I dip the bread in the ice cream?
Oh, nice.
Should I?
Yeah,
Give it a go.
I
Give it
guess
a
I just
go.
use my hand. Let's put some ice cream, some raw beer ice cream
yes.
on the bread. Kind of like this is the butter. This is the butter to my bread.
Thinking as if the ice cream is the butter and then put it on the bread.
I think this will be good. It's good. I think this will be fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try the original flavor first.
Original flavor.
Mm,
Okay, that's good. That's good.
it's good.
有很浓的麦香。
I'm trying the original flavor of this bread, but it tastes really
That's
good.
good.
Have this
Good bread.
strong original malt smell. Very good. But I'm going to try your way. I'm gonna
Put some ice cream on.
I'll
Yeah.
put ice cream on.
I recommend it.
So maybe this is the new recipe you can name after Jason. 就是
这是
Jason 命名的一
对
个新吃法。
谢
It's
谢
called ice cream.
Ice cream bread?
Yeah, it's
Ice
raw
cream
beer
bread.
ice cream bread.
Yeah, raw beer.
We may invent it as a new dessert to add at this place.
I'll
Beer
put some
Museum.
more on.
It's Jason style.
Jason style.
Quite good.
我觉得它还是一个很好的吃法啊。
No, it's definitely a good thing. Because if you eat ice cream alone, it's a bit too sweet. So if you eat bread, it's might a little bit plain. If you combine these two together, which is named after Jason.
It's a perfect combination.
Nice. Very good.
Good.
然后搭配喝了点啤酒。
Oh.
液体
And then what you guys do is drinking beer at the same time.
Yeah. So once you finish, and then you drink the beer. Probably should drink this one. It's made from this one, right? Oh, this one.
The raw beer.
raw beer.
Yeah.
Oh, raw beer is this one. Oh, this
Raw
one.
beer, yes.
Okay. Well,
Definitely a great combo. So
It
I
is,
think
yeah. It is a
we just saw the 3 combo in Qingdao, which is eating seafood, having beer, and taking a sea bath. That's the 3 previous combo. But now we have the new combo, having bread, drinking beer, and
Ice
having
cream and bread.
ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the 3 things you're gonna try, and you're definitely gonna have at Qingdao Beer Museum.
创新吃法 ，good。
Yeah,
Right.
innovative having way. And this is another thing that you guys can try, the
must
beer
try the peanuts.
peanuts.
Oh, I'll have
Yeah.
some.
Yes.
Yeah, so they also give you this beer peanuts at different
This is
places.
sweet. This is with honey sweet.
Oh, sweet
Yeah, so we have
peanuts.
2 types of peanuts. One is the sweet
and
peanuts,
the salty.
and that's the salty one. They have 2 types of peanuts as well. I'm going to try both of them.
It's pretty good. Good. Salty. Salty.
Salty.
peanuts.
And you can try
The
the
sweet one.
Oh,
Let's
sweet
go.
one.
Yeah, let's go and have a taste of the sweet one. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's sweet.
different shapes.
Oh, so many. Oh. This one more.
Do you like the sweet one rather than the salty one? I like the salty one. I always like the salty one.
Oh, really?
So you see that these kind of peanuts, they are also good companion of drinking beer. So when people are drinking beer, they can also have peanuts together.
特别是在中国，中
Especially
国人喜
China.
欢喝啤酒要配一点下酒菜。下酒菜呢，在山东呢，花生是我们的特色嘛。
So that's a small dish, and peanuts is another symbol food in Shandong province as well. I think it's time to wrap up. And,
Okay, yeah, we've been drinking too much.
We're drinking too much. We've been having such a fun time, a great time at the Qingdao Beer Museum. It's just such an unforgettable and amazing memory and journey here. Thank you so much, Ye Zi.
Welcome.
And it just feels
Yeah,
so
I want to say
welcome.
thank you, and thank you for the viewers for tuning in. And we will see you on the next path on our journey
Exactly.
across China's expressway.
If you ever come to Qingdao, please go to this amazing place, Tsingtao Beer Museum, and try these three things we just find out: the bread, the ice cream, and the beer.
All
We'll
these
see you
types of
guys
beers.
next time.
Okay, yeah. See you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.